Also tonight, well, it's like sat-nav, but for surgeons. The Sheffield development taking the strain out of knee surgery.
Now, if you're worried that your teenagers play on their computer console too much, don't discourage them. They could be the surgeons of tomorrow. A new device for knee replacement surgery relies on the computer skills and dexterity used on PlayStations. OrthoPilot has been developed by a Sheffield firm and has been dubbed sat-nav for surgeons. Our health correspondent Penny Bustin has this exclusive story. I'm sorry, we can't go to that story from Penny yet, but I can promise you we'll get back just as soon as we possibly can.
Yes, we certainly will, because I know a lot of people undergo knee surgery and it's really, really worth bringing to you. We promise we will repeat that story. Well, as I said, it's a really important development in Sheffield, which will help those who suffer, well, I do as well, from knee problems. And, you know, we're going to now join Penny Bustin for her report, hopefully, on the case of Jane Ford.
Not long ago, Jane Ford feared she'd be forced to leave this idyllic spot. She couldn't manage the stairs at home, and she certainly couldn't enjoy any of the country walks with Penny the dog.
When I went to see the consultant the first time, I struggled to get across the waiting room floor. I couldn't drive the car, I couldn't walk the dog. I just was desperate. 3 days after the operation, I didn't need my crutches. I was busy with the physio. I did my own exercises. It is exercise that's very important. But it just got better and better, and it's still getting better now.
OK, Penny, here we have the OrthoPilot system, which is the navigation system which allows us to...
Jane's surgeon believes computer navigation is now the only way to ensure accurate knee replacements.
This is the thigh bone, this is the lower bone. The metal and the plastic bits are actually the knee replacement bits. If we get this wrong in that plane, up and down, or rotationally, you'll get a malpositioned implant, and with a malpositioned implant you'll get a poor result for the patient and potentially the implant failing down the line.
Sensors are attached to the knee, and using infrared beams the surgeon is guided in, much like a car sat-nav. What had a 75% chance of success is now 95%.
Well, one of the other advantages is that there's a vogue now for doing what we call minimally invasive surgery, where we do a much smaller incision. With a small incision, however, you can't accurately see inside the knee to place the implants, but this computer system, basically, it can see inside the knee. And so you can replace knees with small incisions and accurately replace the knee. Therefore, the patient is in hospital for a shorter period of time, the patient's recovery is quicker.
It's taken me back 20 years, I think. It's given me the energy, the enthusiasm. I just bought a motorhome. I'm going to go all over the place in it with the dog, and it's just given me a whole new lease of life.
So a very happy ending for Jane Ford there, and she's already putting a new knee to good use walking up and down those Peak District hills.
Let's hope she continues to improve. I'm sure she will.